morning YouTube. It's nice and early, 4:25. I don't know if you can see that, 4:25 in the morning. And today we're going to go through a full day of eating to fuel pretty much all this training that I've been doing, and give you guys a little bit of an insight of exactly what I eat throughout the day, throughout the week. I'm pretty flexible. It is Friday as well, so usually on a Friday we'll get takeaway, so I'm just going to keep it as raw as possible, show you guys exactly what I have. It's not perfect, it's not all organic, but it should be a good amount of food to fuel myself, maintain muscle and perform at my best. So we're starting off the day with a go bar, around 200 calories, 36 grams of carbohydrates, so should be a good amount of carbs to get us going for the day. In here I've got a glass of water with a caffeine tablet in it. I don't take any G1M Sport before I ride. I take it on the bike, so otherwise I end up peeing like crazy. I just do, and I don't have coffee in the morning first thing either, because same thing, I end up just dehydrates me a lot. So I'm going away from that and just having one caffeine tablet, and then on the bike 2 scoops G1M Sport electrolytes, 700 milligrams of sodium in 2 scoops, and I think around 40 grams of carbs, but I'll show you guys all of that on the screen. But gonna have the go bar, gonna have the caffeine, and then we'll get going on this ride. We're just doing a pretty relatively easy kind of loop up around Burleigh and the Spit. My mate Nathan is going to join me, and then I haven't decided yet, we might do a run when we come home and then go for a swim later. But hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's do it. Ride is done, 52 kilometers. That was fun. Ended up riding with some old blokes for a little bit. Kind of raced them for a bit. It was really good, but we're gonna get out and do a run now. We're gonna have another Go Gel to give us a little bit of fuel. I did have that whole bottle of G1M Sport. My tummy is just grumbling then. So we're gonna have this. Should give us a little bit of fuel to finish this run. I think we'll do 8 kilometers, just easy, bit of a loop around the neighborhood, and then we'll come back and obviously have some breakfast and stuff. Let's do it. All right, nearly 2 kilometers into the run. Not really focused too much on pace. Just trying to keep my heart rate under 150. So, doing well so far. It's kind of hot, but definitely not as bad as it has been. Mind you, it's probably like 24, 25 degrees Celsius at 7 a.m. But that's all right. Just take it easy and we'll get it done. Over halfway. Still feeling relatively good. Heart rate's sitting at a good range, so I just gotta cruise it back now. All right, that is the run complete. 8 kilometers, 4:46 pace, and I think average heart rate was 148, so pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think it was about maybe 5 to 10 minutes between the ride and the run, so it wasn't just straight run off the bike, but obviously pretty good morning still, pretty happy with it. While I'm talking to you guys now, I just wanted to thank you guys for a huge 2024. This is probably going to be the last video I put out of the year. YouTube has grown massively, and it's thanks to you guys. More and more opportunities kind of coming my way thanks to you guys. Huge 2025 coming up. I'm going to Austin, Texas in February for the Austin Marathon, and then back in Austin in March for BPN Athlete Week. So extremely excited. I'm going to be in Austin in February for about a week, which is really cool. So plenty of time to cook up some sick content with the BPN team, and I'm super excited for it. What I also found out is that Kingscliff Triathlon is on just before, when is it? Just before the BPN Athlete Week in March. So I think I'm going to target that Olympic distance triathlon. I want to do the Sunshine Coast half Ironman later on in the year. I'll do Gold Coast Marathon. So it's just a jam-packed start to just 2025 in general. But I think that's going to be the first event that I do. Looking at 24th of March, I'm pretty sure. That will be the Kingscliff Triathlon. So super excited for that. But that's next year. We got to enjoy Christmas, enjoy the New Year's first. But I'm sweating balls, so I'll see you guys inside. Alright, this is what we're working with post run and ride. We've got 80 grams of organic quick oats. Just in the microwave with water for 2.5 minutes, and then we've got 30 grams of natural peanut butter, 150 grams of blueberries on top, and then obviously with the oats as well, I mixed in 1 scoop, which is about 40 grams of whey protein from BPN as well. So decent meal. I don't usually have this much oats, but it's been a big morning. I've got my electrolytes, strong greens and strong reds in here. I'm going to go to the pool later, and an issue that I've been having is getting cramps in the pool in the afternoon. I think it's probably because I'm drinking too much coffee throughout the day and not enough water, not enough electrolytes. But yeah, like particularly pushing off the blocks at the end, or just pushing off the end when I get to it, being like cramping in my calves and hamstrings, which is super weird. But the last few times that I've gone, I've had a big shaker full of water with a heap of electrolytes about an hour before I go, so making sure I'm really hydrated, plenty of sodium, and I've been all good. But I would love to jump in the compression boots and just like kind of rest these legs, but I've actually got a bit of work to do, and then I'm going to meet Katie at Pack Fair for a little bit of Christmas shopping last minute. So yeah, I'm going to have this, and then we'll shoot off to Pack Fair. Alright guys, I'm rushing around like crazy. I was supposed to meet Katie like 10 minutes ago, and I haven't even left home yet. But we've got some white rice, some teriyaki chicken that I made. I'll leave the sauce that I use over here. I mix this sauce with soy sauce and honey. It's really good. It's got pretty good ingredients, but I just mix that with some chicken breast, and then yeah, obviously just white rice there. So little protein packed meal that we're gonna have. I might have something at the shops as well just to keep me going, but yeah, I gotta head off, so I'll see you guys there. Okay, we just got home, obviously had that croissant, had a coffee, and now I'm just having another meal because we're going to go to the pool in around half an hour, and if I don't have something now, it's going to end up like 4 or 5 o'clock and I'm going to be starving. So we're having another meal. We have, you can see out there, slow cooked beef with some mashed potato in there, so pretty basic. It's not a huge meal, but yeah, that's some slow cooked beef that we did yesterday. I've got some more water. I probably haven't had enough water today, but we got some water there with 2 scoops of electrolytes as well. So like I said, I don't want to be cramping at the pool, so yeah, having some electrolytes, plenty of water. But I'm gonna have this meal, and then yeah, like I said, we're gonna head off and hit some laps in the pool. So we're heading to the pool. We have 1 scoop of G1M Sport in here. Yeah, I had that meal around 20 minutes, half an hour ago, so I don't really need too much more carbs. This should be enough. So 20 grams of carbs in 1 scoop of G1M with like 350 milligrams of sodium. I also had those electrolytes just before, so hopefully no cramping and we should be sweet. I think I'm gonna do about 2 kilometers. So the pool that I go to, Gold Coast Aquatic Centre, pretty good pool. Hopefully there's a lane completely free, but it's a 50-meter lap pool, which is great. I know probably a lot of you guys use a 25-meter, which I haven't used for a long time. So it's great having the 50-meter, but yeah, we'll probably just do some 200s. We'll get the flippers on, do a few reps with those, and yeah, I feel like I am getting better, so hopefully it's a good session. I'll see you guys down there. So, third session done for the day. Didn't go too bad. Mostly just 200 reps. I think I did one 400, which I was fairly happy with. I think just when I go over like 100 meters, like say I do a 200 or 400 or something, I'm pretty much like capped out at like 2 minutes per 100 meter. Like I just can't seem to get faster at the moment, but I know there's a lot more that goes into it than what I've been doing. So I'm excited to keep getting better. I am still getting more comfortable with it, and enjoying the process. But yeah, since I know that early next year I will be doing the Kingscliff Tri, where I'll have to swim 1500 meters, I think it is. So yeah, I've got a lot to improve on before then, because even though I know I'm fairly strong on the bike and run, I don't want to come out of the water just absolutely cooked. So yeah, a lot to work on, but we're going to go home now, see what Katie's up to, and yeah, see what we're having for dinner. So see you guys at home. So I've just been into Woolworths, grabbed a few groceries for the next few days, or a few things that Katie needed me to grab. But I just grabbed a protein shake. I'm not even going to show you what protein shake it is, but I was just really wanted it. Can't be arsed waiting 15 minutes till I get home. And yeah, I was pretty hungry. So I'm just trying to be as transparent as I can with this kind of like full day of eating, because I burn a lot of calories on a daily basis, and I have a sweet tooth. I like to eat a fair bit of chocolate throughout the day, a fair bit of just whatever I want, and I get away with it. I still feel good. I don't get an upset stomach, so I don't want to be one of those people that say you have to always just eat grass-fed, grass-finished beef every single day, and you have to do this and that. I'm sure if you guys watch a lot of endurance kind of athletes and what they actually eat, there's a fair bit of shit that goes into their body, because you're burning that much calories, and sometimes you need to just get that quick sugar hit while you're on a ride or something like that. Obviously take the gels, but obviously sometimes take like lollies and stuff like that as well. And love a chocolate, love a donut. You guys would have seen the treats that I eat throughout the day sometimes on those long rides. So yeah, just trying to be transparent as possible. And to be honest, I think we might get takeaway tonight. It's Friday. It's coming up to Christmas. It's been a huge day. It says on my watch that I've burnt 3,500 calories already. Big day. I think we're well deserved. Maybe a burger and chips. So we might get grilled or something like that, but I'll show you guys when we get to that. So guys, that concludes the full day of eating. It's currently Sunday. I filmed that video on Friday, and I've just been editing it today and finishing up. Put all the food that I had throughout the whole day, so everything that you guys seen, I put it all into MyFitnessPal, even like the ham and cheese croissant and stuff. Put that all into MyFitnessPal as accurate as possible. Just logging it off how many grams of ham I thought was in it, just trying to make it as accurate as possible. Like I mentioned throughout the video, it was a Friday, heaps of training. I wouldn't say I usually consume that much calories like every single day, but yeah, I might go like a higher day like that, where I kind of let loose a little bit more, like I mentioned, kind of more towards the weekend. More training, just try to be flexible, don't try to be like so strict, and I don't want to live like a robot. Half the reason we do all that training is to be able to enjoy ourselves as well, rather than just being so bloody over the top with food and trying to be so restrictive. So that's one of the best things I love about all this endurance training. But the total calories that it said I burnt for the day with all the training and stuff, 4,217. Now obviously that's just going off my Garmin and my heart rate and all that, so it could have been lower, could have been higher, no idea. The calories that came with, that totaled out with all the food that I consumed that day
was 4,933. So what's that, roughly 600 to 700 calorie surplus if those numbers are accurate. So yeah, like I mentioned, a little bit over the top. Even though I trained a heap, I ate a fair bit of sweets and a fair bit of shitty food. So not something that I do every single day, but thought it would be cool to show you guys that you can be flexible with all that food and like having a day like that. The next day maybe I end up burning 3,500, but I only eat 3,000. So then I'm in a deficit by 500. So for me personally, I don't count calories on a daily basis. I just kind of have a look at how I'm looking, how I'm feeling. What are my energy levels like? Do I need more food? Should I maybe pull it back if I'm seeing a bit too much body fat on my stomach or something? So that's just how I work. I don't count these calories every day. I usually only do it for the YouTube videos, to be honest. But total like kind of calories, like I said, 4,933, carbs 566, protein 233, fats 192. So usually my protein and carbs would be relatively high and the fats would be much lower than that. That's probably like the main thing if you're eating out a lot, like deep fried stuff, like we had the chips and stuff or the ice cream. That stuff really high in fat, really high in calories. So yeah, if I was to suddenly stop training for some reason and I'm only burning 2,000 calories a day, you'd probably see me definitely pull it back with that kind of stuff particularly, and more so just focus on like good carbs, like the teriyaki chicken and rice meal that I had, good in like clean protein and good amount of carbs with like minimal fat. Obviously fats are good to have a little bit in your diet, but you don't really need to go over the top with it unless you're transitioning into doing a keto diet and stuff, which I really don't think is the best way to go about, especially with endurance training. So I hope you guys enjoyed the insight into a full day of eating. Take it with a grain of salt, like it's just one day out of the whole year that I decided to record what I eat. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. That's pretty much it for the video and the last video for the year. So like I said earlier, I appreciate you guys watching all these videos throughout the year. Keen for a huge 2025, and yeah, hope to see you guys there. Catch you later.